Well, here we are, campsite right on the border, and we are going to time this. It is 8:02 a.m. and we'll see just how long it takes us to walk to Mexico from here. I've said in a couple of previous videos, I've talked about this dental appointment I have today and tomorrow. Obviously, I'm getting quite a bit of work done. And there's been people in the comments that have asked me about the dental work, how to find a dentist, all those kinds of things. Well, let me tell you that this process has been very complicated for me. I've had some problems. I am going back today to have some work that was done last year redone. So I'm going to do a whole separate video after this is all over and we see how the work done this week sits. I mean, you don't want to review dental work the day after it's done. You want to give it a little bit of time. And we're going to talk about the good and bad experiences that I've had. And I'll tell you that one of the things that I'll tell you right off the bat that's going to be prominent in the video is, as a patient and a consumer, you really have to take responsibility for understanding and breaching that language barrier. It is, you might think, hey, it's their responsibility to make sure that you understand. Well, I discovered that's not really true. It's my responsibility to make sure they understand me and I understand them, because a lot of the problems I've had this year, and the reason I'm here now and I didn't get this taken care of a month ago or 2 months ago, is I didn't take that responsibility, and I had a pretty significant communication problem with a dentist. There are all sorts of resources I could have used, like Google Translate is an excellent one. I've had situations recently where I went to a different dentist and I walked in thinking one procedure was being done and I had an entirely different one being done. There was a misunderstanding. So this is the parking lot here on the right. This is where I normally would pull in driving down here, but instead I'm going down this sidewalk here. So I'll talk about that in that video. There are lots of choices, my friends, on dentists. They nickname Algodones Molar City because they're well over 100 different dentists to choose from. And they're everywhere. Everywhere you look, there's a dental office. There are people handing you cards. There are people out in the street trying to have you call you to come in to their dentist because they have the best care and the best prices. It's not easy. First, it's a bad idea is to do it blindly and go at random. You should get a referral from someone that you know or someone that you have some connection with, which I did. And I still had problems. So you can look forward to that video. Probably in the next couple of weeks, I'll do that video. And I'll probably do it and re-release it in the fall for Quartzsite season. Because probably not too many people are going to be interested this time of year in this topic. You can see there's the wall separating the United States from Mexico over there. That's so it's the wall that we hear about on the news so much. I'm sorry I don't have much to say, but I wanted to show you the whole walk in. So you can, I promise I won't say anything very entertaining or important before we get to the border. So if you want to fast forward through this part, feel free. But I do want to get the whole walk in here. There is a U-turn, a U-turn here if you go past the parking lot and like, oh no, I'm heading right to the border. Right before, this is where you cross. Right before that is a U-turn, so you can turn around and go back the other way here. It's just kind of a wide spot in the road. And as you can imagine, it's a hell of a lot easier to get into Mexico than coming back the other way. So as you're walking in, you definitely don't want to go where the traffic goes. You stick on the sidewalk here. You see on the right, this is the parking lot I was talking about. I believe it's $6 a day, and you cannot stay overnight. It closes at night. There's no overnight parking. And I believe the border closes around 10 p.m. And so it's closed from, I think, 10 to 6 or 7. I'm not sure exactly, but just be aware that it's not a 24-hour border for sure.
That's what I'm using. I didn't make it a point at a time. Yeah. I've been down as long as you don't ask me to give me a ride over there on my back.
And there are those of you that worry, is it safe? And I've been down here a dozen times over the past 2 years, and I would say absolutely yes. This little tiny town is 99%, maybe close to 100% dependent on tourism and people coming across the border to buy stuff from them. So the last thing that the people in this community and the government wants is any story about anyone coming across the border getting hurt or robbed or scammed. There's a fairly big police presence. So we're going through the border right now. And you can see the side of the wall here. We've left the United States and we are now in Mexico. And going through a building here is brand new. This has not been the case until very recently. And I'm going to imagine they don't want me to take any video, so I'm going to shut down going through here. All right, there's some kind of detector you go through, but they didn't seem concerned with my keys or anything. Great security and police and military presence here, so it feels very safe. And we walk through here, and we go through this gate, and we are in the beautiful little town of Algodones. And I'm about to go into my dentist, and I will see you when I come out. Okay, so I am out of the dentist's office after 3 hours and 15 minutes in the chair, and I have to go back at 3 o'clock for a temporary crown. I tell you, I'll give you a warning. If you're going to retire you're thinking about doing this life and you think you're going to get your dental stuff taken care of in algodones, that's great. This advice has nothing to do with algodones in Mexico. It's about dental stuff. And I'm telling you, I'm not an exception. Almost everybody I know, when they hit 60, the dental stuff starts happening like you won't believe. So I would put in your budget, if you're gonna do what I did, I retired at 62, became a nomad, that I'll take care of my dental stuff here. I'd say $1,500 a year, if not $2,000. It's no joke. Even people I know that have taken really good care of their teeth and flossed and brushed religiously after 60, things get tough. So anyway, I have to come back at 3 o'clock, and then I have to come back at noon tomorrow. It's going to change my plans a little bit. So I won't be able to do Havasu. I'm going to have to stay an extra night, Friday night, because the lab stuff won't be done until afternoon. It's going to take probably a couple hours to fit everything. And so I'm not going to be able to travel on Friday. So I'll stay Friday night, and first thing in the morning I'll head to Trump, and it's going to be a long trip.
Welcome to Los Algodones, man.
So that's it. I'm walking to the optical store to pick up glasses that I ordered last week, and we're going by Lupita's. Look at the line at Lupita's. It's really good shrimp and fish tacos.
Over to get a haircut.
So I'm gonna get the glasses, stop by the pharmacy. I got a bunch of prescriptions to fill for the work that was done today. Actually, unexpectedly, I had gum surgery for the second time in a week. Actually, gum and a little bone, so I'm already a little sore. So we will see. So I'm gonna maybe take a nap and be back here at 3 o'clock. Take care. I'll see you in a few. So, unfortunately, at noon, it's pretty close to the longest line I've ever been in. So, we'll see. I'll let you know how long it takes to get all the way through. It is right at noon now. It's impossible to predict how long the line is going to be and how fast it goes. It depends on the 4 stations. If they have them manned all the time, it'll go fast. But I've seen it often with only 2 stations going, and it goes pretty slow. I'll let you know. What do you think of the new glasses? Well, 1 hour and 4 minutes, which is pretty amazing considering how long the line was. So 1 hour, 4 minutes, and I'm through and walking back to the RV. There's kind of the little bit of a covered tunnel that you go through after you get into the States and pass through border security. And I'm pretty sure at the end of this, we'll find the sidewalk that'll take us back to the RV. And I have to come back here in 2 hours. I'm not sure exactly why they needed to get this temporary crown on so quickly, because for the whole bridge and crowns that they're doing aren't going to be ready until, they don't want me back until noon tomorrow. So I don't know. I'm just going to do what they say. And here we are. the parking lot in front of us, and here's the sidewalk that will take us back to the RV. And guys, I think I'm going to wrap up today's video here. Those of you anxious to hear details on the dental stuff, like I said, I'll do another video that's going to be exclusively on that. And that's going to take some time to put the information together. But again, as I try to say in every video, thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. I appreciate it. Take care.